They all wanna be in your corner, but they left me alone to figure it out. The only reason that I told y'all is to clear up the rumors and clear up the doubt. And I used to wish that I'd go far. Check on these bitches that's checking me out. I know that I'm popping, come hate on me now. Shout out my people for holding me down. In and out, I'm swerving, got no time to worry. Watching the people that I keep around. Baby want a Birkin, gotta put in work and watch out for bitches that's searching for clout. I knew I had a purpose, I was kinda nervous. I'm getting tired of moving around. Been through it all, came back. Hey, welcome to Unscripted E. We got Amadu Benbow, Chauncey Hawkins, Lenny Kadisha, LK24. If it ain't Do 5, it ain't live. And the legend of C4, you feel me? Hey, I'm gonna get that later. Hey, but on this show, I definitely want to start with mental health checks. So I'm just checking with everybody. How we start with you? How you feeling, big Brody?
You already know, I'm good. I'm alright. I'm good. Ain't nothing wrong over here, my boy. Everything.
Hey, you know,
Alright. Everything.
Everything. You feel me? How you feeling, bro?
Shit, I'm Gooch. I don't even know. Like,
How's
I'm
life?
starting.
How's
You feel me?
life?
Life is Gooch. I just be getting agitated like shit too. You know what I mean? Just gotta relax. Everything's everything. Take everything for what it is.
Everything's everything for real. Hey, Lenny, how you feeling, big homie?
Shit, I'm feeling lavish, feel me?
Feeling lavish. Oh man. Everybody want to say a little bit about themselves. We gonna start with Lenny over there. Just who you are, what you do. So what the people want to know. Get a little introduction to who you are.
I'm Lenny Kadisha. I'm a designer. I used to play ball. Me and E played at Stony Brook. And it's pretty much what I do in my life. Just be designing on some creative, artistic type of thing.
What you design though?
Creatively moving forward.
I got a brand, like the sneakers I got on, like I recently worked with Converse. This is my shoe actually that I came out with. I recently designed it. We collabed not too long ago.
That's so deep.
So, yeah.
Creatively moving forward.
That's
CMF,
man. That's tough. Shit.
Damn, that's it. You could buy your Converses online though.
Nah, so it was a friends and family release. So my next shoe, I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying, like grace of God, it'll be like for like a general release. But this is like the first thing I ever did though. Like I had to like really like speak up and like ask for it type shit. Like it wasn't getting.
Hey,
Closed mouth don't get fed type.
Hey, manifestation is real. Hey, let them know you done stay down for this. Hey, he been wanting to do this. Like, hey, it's just crazy how everything work out.
I'm fine, bro. Happy for you. Chauncey Hawkins the fourth. I played basketball, but I do a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? We here with it. So he does a lot of things. I do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's our calling, we feel like we're here to inspire others, whatever path that takes us. But I used to play for St. Francis, Brooklyn. Now I recently transferred to Bryant University, and I'll be playing this upcoming season. So watch out for that. And yeah.
For sure. Do 5.
I'm Amadu Benbow, but AKA Do 5.
Say it with your chest.
I said I'm Amadu Benbow.
Yeah.
If it ain't Do 5, it ain't live. But I do like interviews. I interview rappers, comedians. It don't matter. If you got a nice little platform, just DM me. And I got some shirts for sale. Say if it ain't Do 5, it ain't live. And that's really I'm from Newark, so you already know how that goes.
How'd that go?
That's all I gotta say. I'm from Newark. If you know, you know.
Man.
And this is 10 years. You just think it's like 13.
Hey, what? About 10 years.
10 years. It makes it
10 summers.
Yeah. In Newark.
Type shit.
13 is crazy.
Crazy. 13.
It's 2022. Niggas knew each other when they was 13. Damn, we damn near knew Chauncey since we was like 13 too, though.
Bullshit.
For real though.
It was 15 in that camp.
14, and I was definitely 14.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, right there.
So who are you?
Me? I haven't introduced myself. Well, Elijah Alani. I'm gonna have an introduction episode too, so it's gonna.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Right now, I guess I didn't say my mental health state. Really, I'm still in the process of figuring everything out. Like, after this year, it was definitely very tough. Not as far as like anything physically, but just like the mental hurdles, like and stuff that I didn't expect to happen. But hey, that's life. You never know what's going to hit you. So just really dealing with that stuff and getting over that. But I am even sitting here with you boys, like everything's starting to come full circle for me. Like a lot of stuff that I feel like I planted a seed for a long time ago that didn't even know like what it was going to end up being, like are starting to like reveal themselves again. And I'm like,
It's not what's happening.
like for real, it's like I'm like who would have known type of like.
Right.
So definitely, hey, I'm excited for what comes next, to say the least. Enough about me though. I ain't gonna lie, how do y'all feel about World War III on our doorsteps?
That shit.
He said, I ain't married. Well, let me tell you, right? You know how we met each other, E? This nigga.
Oh, y'all too?
Yeah, look. But like we met each other, but how we got cool at camp, right?
Yeah.
He went full flesh at my stomach. I swear to God, ain't got an N1 on me, but he hit me, right? Nigga gonna go like this. I said, yo, I fuck with that little nigga.
What camp was that?
Future All-American camp up in
the Hooper
what's that? Albright?
Albright.
Hooper camp. He ducked his shoulder down. He rocked me. He got an N1. He did this. I said, yo, after this game, bro, I'm gonna go up to him, bro, and start fucking with him. I went up to him. I'm like, yo, you funny as hell. This nigga got a big ass smile. Like, this nigga funny as hell, bro. That's why me and him got cool. I'm like, yo, this nigga cool as hell. I added him on the gram.
Yeah.
After that,
Cool ever since.
we locked in. Then we started scrimmaging him.
We started scrimmaging. We never played them in the regular season.
Never.
But we always scrimmaged. Like,
Is that Jersey shit? You from Jersey too?
Nah, I went to school in Jersey. I'm from New York.
Oh,
I'm from
okay.
the X. But then I moved to Spring Valley. It's a long process just living in mad different areas.
Wait,
you got time? Go ahead.
I'm from New York.
You from New York? Part of New York? You from
Queens.
Queens. So like y'all, you from the Bronx?
I'm from the Bronx, and then I moved up to Spring Valley. So like my my parents were not together.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom, she lived in the Bronx. She was working in the Bronx. I mean, she was working in the city. My pops was working in the Bronx, and feel me? My pops lived upstate. So then my mom moved upstate, so I'd be close to my pops. Mm-hmm. And then from there, I was still going to school in Harlem because it was like 7th grade, 8th grade. Then St. Joe's. I was like, yo, I was gonna go to like St. Ray's, Mount St. Mary's, and stuff like that, but I'm like, it's already
Go to the
college.
city, Lenny?
What's some bullshit?
Wadley, they give it up. You feel me? We played Wadley. They got a middle school too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played them.
Oh wait, y'all played each other?
No.
You had already been to St. Joe's?
Nah, in middle school, Wadley has a middle school.
Yeah,
So
So it's one of those schools that start from like 6th grade? Yeah.
What y'all don't like about New York and what y'all like about New York?
I like New York, but they're not Jersey, man.
I mean, it's nothing not to like about New York, though. If you're not from here, you're not gonna understand it.
Yeah, no
really
funny.
bullshit.
That's one thing I definitely noticed, like traveling everywhere, there's nothing like New York.
But
There's
why?
nothing like, I've been a lot of places, I don't know
Even
how
the
to describe
architecture, even the architecture, the way of life,
Like the way of
Shit
everything.
lit.
Like,
Shit lit out here, bro.
it's so diverse.
Because you into like you being in New York because of school, then you from Jersey, but like what you think?
it's just different. Like even like the stuff that fly here, like someone can like, it's just life is different in New York. Like the stuff you do here is just like people don't do that other places. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with it. Like it's just different. Like it's just like.
So why don't like
it's so
why don't like us? E?
Who?
The New York, like they don't like us.
Nah, there's nothing weird. I love y'all.
Nah, you personally, but like if like me and Lenny don't really know each other at all. I mean, I've been to y'all game and I've seen him, but vice versa, he'd probably think like this Jersey nigga, and because I'm saying that about him, like this New York nigga. Not about you, Chauncey, because I know you. But I'm saying, I feel like New York and New Jersey all always beefing about something.
I feel like it's because people from New York feel like Jersey trying to be like them. But people from Jersey, like, we don't want nothing to do with y'all.
Right.
It's some that's like.
It's like this, like we neighbors, right? So it's like the shit that we do is similar. You feel me?
Similar. And
Yeah,
it's like
you're not doing it you're not doing it right.
And because New York is bigger, they almost say we started everything.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like
we put you on.
We put you on.
Yeah.
People from New York, no matter who it is, act like someone from Jersey is their little brother.
Yeah, exactly. I was talking.
Like who it is,
like now we divided.
Funny though. You know what's funny? When I was in school, he used to be like, "Yo, why every single day you gotta put a fiddle on? Like every time
He said,
It's girls.
He was. I'm telling you, he go and get some food from the calf. Like my dripped out. I'm gonna zoom it. Dripped out. Like it don't matter where we going.
This is reasonable though. This is reasonable.
No, for sure.
But you're talking about him just going to get a bacon and
It's just
cheese.
it's the culture and stuff. Like I can't leave my crib looking bummy. That's it.
So you telling me you never seen him get no slippers? He just always got to be dripped out.
Yo, I swear, I'm not lying. No.
Nah, that's tough.
That's the New York on him then?
Nah, for real. Like he going to the
Yeah,
calf.
bro.
but you a light skin New York nigga at that.
What that mean?
So you gotta be dripped out and you light skin.
I don't be dripped out, bro. Like I'm past
This nigga
that.
Chauncey, this nigga Chauncey, no bullshit. Chauncey, I told you about the sneakers. He got 4 pairs of those shits.
Yeah,
right or
bro.
wrong, Chauncey?
I did, but they was cheap.
That's the New York in you.
Nah, it's
I ain't gonna lie. If you want to talk about Jay's, like I'm telling you, like he didn't. Do you have slippers? Like he ain't wearing slippers.
I got a story about slippers. Alright, so one summer, you know how summers is in New York, you feel me? With hood tournaments, all that stuff. You feel me? So you remember it was like one summer everybody was rocking the Adidas slippers, right? So I had them, right? Son, shootout happened, bro. I got my slippers on, bro. I'm running, I fucking fell, my shit ripped. I'm like, nah, bro. I mean, I made it out. For me, I trained and all that. And made it out, made it safe and all that. But I said never again, bro. Feel me? And that was it.
Crocs.
Feel me?
He said Crocs.
Crocs on the strap. Hey, put that hoe in sports mode.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be rocking.
Y'all seen, speaking of the train, you seen somebody getting pooped on him or something like that?
What?
You ain't never see that? Lenny, you seen it, right?
I done seen some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I saw some.
that.
I seen that on Instagram. And nigga, like either, I don't know if it was a girl or a boy, like they took like actual poop and throwing it. Yeah, bro.
The shit that I hate is when you taking the train late at night, you by yourself, and it's just a dude in the corner doing K2. Spitting.
Yo, New York crazy. Y'all rats is crazy too.
Oh, did you see that? I saw that video.
When the rat jumped on him?
On
the backpack?
And he was like, man, there's a rat on me.
Yeah, I seen. Y'all seen
You
that?
ever seen that video?
Sound like
I feel like they
some crazy videos, but I didn't see that. I seen
Now, that was crazy. It was like a sewer rat. And he was like, man, there's a rat on you. She turned around like weird.
Yeah,
like,
that shit was
bro,
jumping
a
on
rat.
me.
Like,
I remember,
That's New York food.
I'm walking to my crib when I was living with the ex. A rat jumping on my doorknob.
Nah, like he lay there.
Nigga jumping, and I didn't even know they had bounce.
He was
They
waiting
could
for you.
climb the walls. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, bro.
Nigga, the rat could have went D1.
Yo, tough, bro. That nigga was tough. That shit was crazy. That shit was
See,
crazy.
look, Jersey, you don't gotta worry about that. Y'all, you know what? We're gonna bring y'all to Jersey. We're gonna take y'all a nice little tour.
Nah, Jersey, nice and safe.
Jersey, a nice little look. Y'all bring y'all American dream.
we got some nice malls.
Yeah,
Really,
like,
y'all
y'all
got like that over here.
Y'all got all the bougie New York joints that moved to Jersey. You feel me? That's valid. Now we over there, and we over here taking over both.
Yeah, that's cause you in the middle, Chauncey.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You went to high school in Jersey.
Yeah, nah, I'm
You
jacked
can't say
that.
Like, you went to high school in
Yeah,
Jersey.
you right, you right.
I hate coming over here. It's too many people, bro. It's way too. It's like everywhere
So if you
downtown
could pick,
area.
not Jersey, New York. If you could pick anywhere to live, where would it be?
Anchorage, Alaska.
It gotta be in
I
the
don't know
States
about
or
that.
Yeah,
one.
me either.
anywhere in the world.
Go say the States first.
States first,
Oh,
world
yeah.
second. Because I got somewhere else in the world I want to live too. States first, world second.
I'll say Cali because the weather.
What part of Cali?
Part.
Well, you said the weather, so what, Southern Cal?
Shit, I ain't never been to Cali.
San Diego.
Yeah, so yeah.
I don't even. I gotta.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been to San Diego. one thing you won't realize about San Diego, it's like how do I describe it without like violating? Like
You can violate.
You might have hella motherfuckers from San Diego. Like, E is not like that. Told you shit went down. But, go ahead.
That was a factor.
Go ahead.
About 15.
it's conservative.
How you mean?
San Diego's very conservative. Like if you ain't from there, they don't want you there.
Shit. I went this past summer.
Did they want you there?
Bitches did. I was gooch.
Nah, I need to go to like.
Nah, but I see what you're saying.
I'm saying like as far as like living there, like
Yeah.
every day, like you'll run into some like, and it's Cali though. You wouldn't think you'd run into some people that like still like as far as like racist and stuff like that, but like you do because they still like it's Irish, like what's his name?
So where have you been, my boy? You said you haven't been to Cali, so
Man, I'm a world traveler.
travel.
Y'all, man, I love y'all. It's like my second home,
$40.
really.
What you say?
You feel me?
You said $40.
What do you say?
So that's where you live outside the States?
Nah, I wouldn't live there. That's vacation. I'm too litty out there.
Where would you live outside the States?
Outside the States, though. Greece.
You been there?
Nah, I just like that shit.
That shit look nice. That shit look
I don't
fire.
even know where I want to live because only place me and this nigga been out was China.
Y'all been to China?
Yeah.
Nah, that's old.
You talking about that Barcelona trip?
I was about to say.
You went too little?
Hey, speak for yourself.
I forgot that you went there. I forgot. I just remember you went to China and then.
Nah, Barcelona was lit.
That's
I
fire.
Y'all learned how to play soccer?
No.
Yo, let me tell y'all this Barcelona story, yo. Son,
Barcelona was lit.
we had a game, son. We won the game, right? So I'm like, I'm in the locker room. I'm like, yo, we outside, man. We lit. We go out, right? Next morning, I think we had to meet up for like a team bus or whatever.
We came down like zombies.
I missed that shit, bro. I missed it.
That's tough.
I ain't sure.
What? Like, I'm telling you, like that morning we had to be, because we were leaving that city. We was going from city to city. We was leaving that city at like 7:30, 7. Like,
In the morning?
Yes, and we had to be at breakfast at 7.
Yeah, that's tough.
We got in the hotel at like 6.
Take a little quick power nap.
What?
Partying, right?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Our trainer, he almost broke the hinges off the door, like trying to get me out.
You said the old nigga, he banging on your shit?
Almost broke the hinges off the door trying to get me out. George going crazy. I woke him like, what happened?
He overslept. Like one of like our GAs overslept.
Oh yeah, y'all was lit. Yeah.
Yo, we was
Yeah.
what? Like
Yeah, that's
it
tough.
was that night. That GA was so drunk. I'll never forget this. GA was so like, and there was no more Ubers, no more cabs. It's 5 a.m. We walked like 40 minutes.
Word.
Oh, nah, I wasn't on that time, man.
They left already. They left already, and I'm at a point where like I'm lit.
But we was
like,
grouped up. Don't make it seem like I left the homies. We was grouped up.
Yeah, we left in groups. Like he already left in his group, and like I was a part of the last group because although like I was faded too, I don't know why I still be having that sort of like I'm responsible for people feeling like.
Yeah, I feel
So like I'm leaving, and I'm like, how y'all getting home? This a GA. I'm like, bro, how you getting home? Like.
So you tell me he walked 40 minutes too?
Yeah, it was like 4 of us.
That's crazy.
Bro.
40 minutes when y'all drunk is crazy. I don't care nobody saying.
Yo, like,
Chauncey,
crazy.
Stumbling. You had to hold him up.
Bro, but he wasn't walking straight. But the thing is, it's 5 in the morning.
It was fun though. That's all I know.
It was fun. I ain't gonna lie. That was like the funnest. Like, I don't even know. That walk was crazy. That walk was crazy.
Did y'all win any games?
We won every game, bro. Every
That's
game.
what made me even more lit. Like we was turning up and winning games.
How long
Turning up
y'all
and
was
winning
there?
games.
How long y'all was there?
How long was we in Spain?
So we was first we went to Valencia, right? Then we went to Barcelona. Then from Barcelona we went to Paris. So that was like a 2-week trip. Like,
2-week trip. I think it
2
was like.
weeks out there? That's fire.
Yeah, the funny part is we always said like I gotta go
I
back.
gotta go to Paris.
Nigga,
I gotta go back. Like,
my trip was to Montreal. We
Montreal.
drove there. What the
Wait,
fuck?
like Canada?
Yeah.
That's not it.
That shit. Yo, bro, freshman year. Trip to Montreal. I'm like,
But you talking about for your college?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh damn.
That shit was ass. And we lost first 2 games, got clipped. And then the last game we won, I was wildin'.
Y'all play Canadian teams?
Yeah, they was dumb. I'm not gonna lie, them niggas was wildin'. It was one team, I think every kid was like 6'8". Chicken.
Damn.
I was like,
Y'all
yeah.
didn't playing professionals.
It was. We playing 24/7 shot clock.
The Canadian team, they definitely professionals.
Some niggas is crazy. And the last game we won, we went to the strip club. So me, yo, it's my first time, right? We go to the strip club. Me, I'm chilling. I'm with my team, but I'm by myself because they said
Strip club in Canada.
they want to go upstairs, private rooms with the bitches. I'm like, I bet. I'm downstairs. You feel me? I'm getting a lap dance. Naked bitch, she naked, dumb fire. I'm like, oh, all right. She said some shit like $80 for this. I said, I bet. Let me go to the ATM. I got you.
Never came back.
I go upstairs. I'm like, yo, we out. We out. Bro, these niggas, they got a bodyguard by the room. So I'm like, yo, we out. What y'all doing? So me and my man, we go, leave. We just start dipping it, cooking it. We pushed the security guard that was downstairs. And then, but he left all of my other teammates up there. So they had to pay that shit. I was Gusto, but he violated.
I've never been to the strip club, and I don't plan on that shit. Waste of money.
I'm not gonna lie, a strip club, like,
That shit a waste of money.
unless, even, you watch, it was J.R. Smith, he said it, I'm trying to think of the podcast name.
When he was talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you know what I'm talking
Brandon
about?
Marshall and all?
Yeah, is it, I guess it was I Am Athlete, if it was Brandon Marshall's podcast,
Yeah, 'cause
but
he was sitting
he
like
said
this.
it.
I was like, hey, yo.
That was it.
That was crazy.
Nah, but like he said it. I've been to a strip club, but it's like if you don't got it like that, like to where like you blowing them bands and it really don't hurt you, you should not be in the strip club.
Yeah, he does that.
Like you should not be in it. But people do it because it's like it's cool, like, and that's what people fall a victim to. Like
I mean, we live in a
like you feel me?
everybody want to be lit.
Everybody want to be lit. Everybody want to
Media
take
shit,
vacations. Everybody like, and that I ain't gonna be like really like one thing I really like noticed the amount of people that's actually like fucked up trying to live a fake life.
It's Instagram, my boy.
Instagram,
It's
everything.
It's life, like, and it's people like today. I said today, like people fall so like a victim to what other people think, and they get stuck like because now it's like you've attributed everything about yourself to what other people think, and now if those people don't think the same. It messes up who you think about yourself.
But it's your family too, though. You try to live for your family. You like try to live it up for your family.
That's the thing. If people were living for their families, it'd be a lot different. People don't even live for. People are living for their followers.
Yo,
Yeah, that's true.
crazy shit is people living for their fathers, not living for their family. So me going through this whole transfer stuff from St. Francis to Bryant, the reason I transferred because of the vaccine. They're forcing it. Knowing how
I ain't
people.
gonna lie. Speaking on that, we was definitely all forced to take the vaccine.
Yeah,
If you
just
moved in college, like even if you didn't want to, it's like okay, like in my situation. So when they told us we gotta don't
nah, you
remember
good.
it up, yeah. When they told us we gotta take the vaccine, I went to the last possible second.
I remember I'm hitting you like, yo, bro.
I'm like, and I'm telling him because he didn't get it. And I'm like, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting
That's
it.
damn near selling your soul.
And,
That's what I was about to.
and that's why, like, even Kyrie sitting out now, like I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have got it. Like, I'm like, yo, like, how could you sit courtside of the game at your team, but you can't play?
Ain't bought the ticket.
New York gonna
He tell me about it.
You feel me? Like, and it's like, I'm like, yo, I went to a New York school, so it's like, I'm like, bro, I already chose to come back and everything. And I'm like, how am I gonna say I'm not gonna get it now? Like, it's gonna mess everything up. Like, so I look, he felt like forced. And coaches on like, man, we have no control over this. We can't do nothing about it. And I was like, damn, like, I guess I gotta take it, like, and then everybody ended up taking it. But hey, I wish I would have stuck through like him. And
I'm saying, bro.
yeah,
This shit's so crazy. So, mind you, me, I ain't about to put no criminal business out there, but I was gooch. I was working out with my team for 2 weeks in the summer session. Then after they said, yo, we need proof of vaccination for you to come on campus.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't got no proof.
Isn't the same thing like built into the city though?
Yeah, it's built into the city, but it's also a private school. So I figured they could just
Do whatever.
do whatever they want. So they're like, yo, we need the vaccine. You gotta take the vaccine. Everybody trying to force me to take the vaccine. It's so tough that my family is like divided. So like my mom on this side, my pops on this side. My pops, nobody's vaccinated. My mom, everybody's vaccinated. So my coaches, they try and play like a little game, trying to get my mom, yo, just take the vaccine, blah, blah, blah. And my mom's black woman, she's like, I don't support, like saying I don't support. Imagine, you know, women know, but they're emotional. They say stuff that they don't really mean. But like, when you stand 10 toes on something you really believe in, and then you see other people similar to Kyrie, because I'm doing this shit before the NBA season even started, or before all that. So I'm like, then I see Kyrie doing shit, which is one of my favorite players. And I'm seeing a bunch of other people go through the same thing, and it's like, alright, I'm not wild. You know what I'm saying? I know basketball to me is everything because I make it everything, but it really isn't, because that's similar to you. You know what I'm saying? What you doing right here, rapping, anything you want to do, you can put your mind to it. I feel like that's what I said when dude said, yo, you gonna be a millionaire 20. I'm like, nigga, we could be anything.
Yeah.
You feel
Be
me?
a millionaire soon. Hey,
Like
manifestation.
yeah. When it really come down to it, like basketball is cool because I want to do it. If I don't want to do it, I could do something else. Similar. You got shoes with Converse, bro. Like you a young black man with your own. You know what I'm saying? Clothes on, you creating everything. Like, that's OD.
Yeah.
So,
We got the next Virgil in this.
yeah.
Hey,
Also, you really think about that. That's
for real,
OD.
though,
And that's the
right?
first thing you said when you came here.
Appreciate it.
You feel me? So, like, just seeing yourself, stand 10 toes, whatever you believe in. Don't listen to anybody. Be yourself.
Right.
And if you care about the perceptions of others, you're doing injustice to yourself.
Disservice to yourself.
That's a great ass message. That's a great ass message.
Nah, for real.
Just do it, bro.
Hey, just do it.
Say,
That's why.
just jump up, just take a leap of faith.
Hey, that's what.
I tell you
Jump
that all
off
the
that
time.
cliff.
Just jump off that cliff.
Right.
If you land, you're gonna be good.
Crazy shit is, I didn't want to transfer from St. Francis because I'm like, everywhere I've been there all 4 years. You asked me why I didn't leave St. Joe's earlier.
Right.
I'm there 4 years, so I'm like, yo, I feel like I can make it out of there. You feel me? I'm loyal to a fault. And mind you, coaches do funny stuff just when you show loyalty, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm at St. Francis and I'm like, everybody's like, yo, test the waters, yo, see where you can go, yo, put your name in the portal, whatever. Now it's like, that's like the Lord telling me, yo, he's forcing you to go bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? So I put my name in the portal in the middle, right? We was talking about it in the middle of the season. I had like 20-something goals. He's like, nigga, just imagine if you would wait. You know, it's like, you feel me?
Nah.
Like, shit is so crazy, bro.
Ryan in the tournament now.
Facts.
Y'all giving messages to the kids too, because a lot of kids that follow y'all too.
So it's
There's
about
a lot of kids that find, and that's the thing. It's like, even like when everything that happened in Stony, because happened like this gonna be the first time people really even hear like, but like with everything that happened there, I got kids DMing me like blah blah like, and it's like, or I'll get season ticket holders DMing me and stuff like that, like, but it's like.
Do you feel like you let them down?
fuck them.
What?
What?
Nah, but as far as like letting them down, nah, I don't feel like that. Like, if anybody should feel like they let anybody down, it's them coaches.
Right.
They let them down. They did the situation.
Coach K.
I'll coach whoever. I ain't even gonna mention no
Yeah.
names.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like Coach K, as in
Oh, yeah, it's a dog. Like, yeah, facts.
not Coach K.
Nah, but it's like, even with all that, as far as letting anybody down, nah, I don't feel like I let nobody down. The thing is, like, if anybody, I let myself down.
Right.
Like, I had stuff that I knew I wanted to do this year. Like, I knew I was ready for, like, because even back from when I left Stony Brook and went to Miami, and then that whole situation, and then I came back to Stony Brook, then another situation. You want to be honest, like, I haven't been able to hoop without my hands behind my back for 2 years.
Damn.
It's a fact.
You feel like you was on a leash?
Like, Miami on the leash, but the thing is, everybody in Miami got hurt. So, this what happened in Miami, because I even, might as well say this. So, like, at Miami, when I transferred, I was kind of redshirt. I was paying a redshirt, but I remember the NCAA said all transfers could play in the middle of the season.
So you wanted me to do this year?
So, before the NCAA said all transfers could play, Miami had 5 players that could play. Everybody else was hurt.
That's crazy. So you had, like, it's like, yo, I come in.
Coaches,
Yeah.
but I was like killing in practice.
Mm-hmm.
So coach is like, we need you to play, E. I'm like, hey, I thought my league year was next year, but hey, God saying this now.
Right.
Boom, let's hoop. Like, bet. I get on the court. I'm like,
Different vibe.
I'm on the court. I'm like, what we doing? Like y'all know what I can do. Like, what's up? And it's like, it was the constant toying with. Like, even like, Miami's an attorney this year. Like, and the thing is, it's like, is this anything that's a lot different from when I was there? No, but it's like, how you gonna play for people that you don't trust? Can't take their word for nothing.
Right.
And
They're
then
trying to sell you a dream, huh?
And then on top of that, the person that recruited me left.
That's the worst.
So I'm like, they tell me, oh, it's gonna be different next year. I'm like, I don't trust y'all. What's gonna change from, like, y'all played with me all year, y'all telling me it's gonna be different. Like, how am I supposed to stay here? Like, y'all want me to put my future in y'all hands.
You know what it is though, E? They want to keep you from you going to the next person because they know how good you are.
And then look, put my name in Paul, like hard, like help me by what's the name, and I end up going back to Stony Brook. In hindsight, but hindsight's 2020. That's the thing. Like, so it's like you never know. Like, but I'm like, when I get there, they made it seem like it was all cool. Then I'm like, something happened. I'm like, damn, you guys are still hurt.
That's what I was about to say. I feel like they tried to do some.
And that was really like what happened. I'm like, yo. And once I realized it, I was like, what do I do? Decommit?
Yeah. Right.
What do I do? Leave? How am I gonna leave? Like, people gonna be like, I didn't even give it a chance.
Right.
And then I tried to stick it out, and it just kept getting worse.
Yeah.
It just kept getting worse. They kept taking advantage. And I'm like, you guys are really that, like, oh, dude that recruited me, we haven't talked in months.
I was about to say, where you go?
I don't know. We don't talk no more.
It's like.
Like, and the thing is, it's like, but I can't even, like, I don't, no grudges. It is what it is. Like, I'm charging it to the game.
Yeah,
Like,
gotcha.
but for me, the next time I touch the court and I could just hoop, it's over for whoever's in front of me. Bro, it's over for whoever's in front of me. Like, bro, but the thing is, it's like just finding another situation to where, even right now, like, definitely got some things, like, I'm doing other things, but as far as basketball, hey, once March Madness is over and, like, the ball start rolling for real, like, hey, I'm gonna know what's next. So, hey, stay tuned for that too. Like, hey, basketball ain't over. That's, hey, far from over for real. Like, what?
Chauncey, so why your mom feel about you transferring?
So it's like, like, you feel me? It's like, bro. Yo, because it's crazy, because it's like, during the process, everybody around, that's when I'm starting saying, like, everybody, for some reason, I always got mad calm. Like, I'll be erratic when I'm playing, messing around with dudes, but when everything serious is around, I'm just mad calm. So all this stuff is going on. We don't know what's going to happen. Yo, do you want to, she's panicking. You feel me? And I'm just like, bro, you're not doing in this situation. It's my life. You feel me? Like, so my mom, once
you gotta understand that it's out of love though.
No,
she just wants you, like, because on the other hand, like, I'm gonna explain my situation a little bit. So growing up, like, dudes probably don't want to know because he really, like, my family, I don't come from a basketball family. So for them, like, now that everything's, like, uncertain, or, like, their concern comes in, like, you know, like, are you gonna still play basketball? Like, do you want to get a job? Like, do you want to? You feel me? But it's like, I'm gonna be good. You feel me? Don't worry. Like,
I'm a grown man now. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Move me up.
Hey, trust that I'm gonna make the right decision. I'm gonna be okay, even though it hasn't worked out yet. Like, so I definitely feel you on that too. Like, but it's just, I feel like that constant communication, or just letting them know that you okay. Like, that's definitely going to calm their nerves.
It's just the worst when people think they know what to do in your shoes. You've never been in my shoes. Yeah. Not one person in my family played Division I basketball or played any collegiate sport. Yeah. So, what do you know that I don't know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you telling me all this stuff.
Hey, I threw that in the song.
What?
Yeah, hey, that bar can go over your head. What I said, I remember. I'm gonna send it to you.
So, like, what can you tell me that I haven't thought about? Because I'm an overthinker. Like, I wake up at 5 in the morning and I go to sleep at 2, 3. So, like, every single day.
I think that's insomnia, big fella.
You say you go to sleep at 2 o'clock?
Nah, but I be thinking though.
You tell me you go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yo, I wake up at 5. Like,
what you be doing up? You go get some push-ups in?
Shit, nigga. Nah, once I'm dead that shit, I'm just thinking like. What you be thinking? I was about to say that. Like, what you like afraid that you ain't gonna make it or something? Like, I don't really tell people. But my biggest fear is like not being successful. Like, I'm Chauncey Hawkins the 4th, so like all of my. I look at
Chauncey Hawkins out there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Chauncey Hawkins out there.
All on the way.
You feel me? 5. Boom.
Number 5 on the way, man.
Yo, but you feel me? Like, when you really think about it, I see my pops, I see my grandfather, I see my great-grandfather, I even see my step-pops as role models. What I don't want to. Feel me? Like, they have not taken anything away from them as people, but like, they could have been so much more. They have untapped potential. So like, any chance I get, I want to try to tap into, be the best person you can be, so that name could live forever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
I feel like with parents, I feel like their childhoods, it was like they chose like protective things, like as far as pursuing things.
My boy Lenny got an African parent too, so he understands.
Yeah, so it's like with us, we like a younger generation, we just like, we bet on ourselves, we take risks, like we're not afraid like of like betting on ourselves. Like, if you believe that you want to accomplish something or do something, sometimes you gotta just do it because they don't really see it. Like, sometimes people just don't see the vision in the beginning, and that's just the way how it is. But if you believe in yourself, like, and you want to do it, like, just go ahead. Like,
So your mom, like, what would your mom wanted you to do then?
Me? My mom was hella supportive. Yo, I got a crazy story. So it's like, I made my shoe, and I was like, so my shoe was made in like December. I didn't reveal it to everybody until February, but my mom was the first person I showed it to. And it was funny because like, I was debating on like, how do I show her, how do I tell her. She knew I was working with Converse and everything, so, and she knows I'm a designer and everything, so I'm like, all right, mom, like, I got big news for you. You know how I like sneakers, I'm always buying sneakers and all that. It's like, what? It's like, I told her, close her eyes, right? I pulled it out the bag, right? Just put it in front of her. She saw like it had my brand on it. She saw the whole, like, it had a rose and everything on it. She was just like, oh my gosh, you have to make this in purple, pink. You gotta do it for me, you gotta do this. I'm like, that's love. Like, she really loved it. And I was like, that meant everything for me. So once I had that like validation from her, I was like, yeah, the shoe fire.
You gonna make like a shoe after her?
Pardon me?
You gonna make a shoe after her? Like, that'd be hard.
I got a sketchbook with a whole bunch of designs, like legit, like I got 2 sketchbooks and I got so much things I haven't even put out yet. But I have, so I'm African, like, you know, but I have a design where it's like it caters to where we come from. And it's like, when I went back home, like last summer I went home and it was like, I got the inspo from that, so it's like, it's part of her. And
that's what's up, man.
Merch coming soon. Creatively moving forward.
That's tough.
Yes, sir.
What made you get into sneakers though? Like, designing sneakers though? Like, why not? Like, you design clothes or you just design sneakers?
Alright, so first it started like, I was a walk-on at Stony Brook, right?
Right.
So now I'm trying to figure out what am I gonna do with my life like after this ball's over. Obviously you walk on, 9 times out of 10 you might get in, you might not get in. It is what it is, you feel me? But like, I was a part of the team. I love my role, you know what I'm saying? But I had to figure out what I was gonna do next.
Lenny was first team all practice.
Bro, what? I was here, right? I was cooking, bro. I was cooking, bro. Word of my mother, bro.
Lenny was first team all practice team. What? Nah, he was definitely good to it.
But I'll get on the ball stuff. But to answer your question, though, it's just like what comes next after ball? And it's like, yo, I love sneakers. I love fashion. Like E said, I'm always putting on the fit. So I just start designing. Then next thing you know, I came out with a walk-on t-shirt just telling my story. That was like my first drop.
Walk-on t-shirt was
I dropped that. And then from then on there, I just kept it going kind of thing. And then it led to the shoe. That's where we at here now. But as far as cooking in practice, bro, it was personal, bro. Practice was, cause you know how it be when you on the bench and you just like, yo, like.
I'm better than this nigga.
You feel me, bro? Like, where am I?
I'm better than this nigga.
What?
I be telling the coach, yo, throw Scotty. Like, what is I doing?
Lenny was dead first team on defense, though. If he would have played, he would have been.
But they didn't trust you or something?
It's
he was
crazy
just a walk-on, so it was like
my junior year, they ended up throwing me in the rotation. Like
we was down bad. They started throwing.
Just throw me in. Like Hartford game, they threw me in. We came back a little bit. We lost the game, but for me, I held it down, bro. I held it down.
Should have gone south. They knew he could guard, so they'd be like, Lenny, let's go.
I just caused panic, caused havoc, and I was like an energy guy, so everybody fed off that. So it was just like. But
and it's not like you literally like
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Why you ain't transfer them? Like, why you ain't try to go somewhere else?
at that, bro, let me tell you my story. So my first year I was at a JUCO, right? And then I got a scholarship. I went to Norfolk State. It's clean, feel me, right? I'm at Norfolk, but I'm sitting out though. Like, it was already established. Like, it was a lot of people in front of me. So I'm like, you know, it's cool. Like, I'm happy. I'm here. Like, Division 1, you know what it is. Like, you here now. But then when I was there, my brother got locked up. My mom was in the hospital. And then my sister decided to drop out of school. So mentally, I'm in school. I'm not thinking like.
You're there, but you're not there.
Yeah, like I'm already not playing because I'm redshirting, but like I'm just out of it. So I'm like, I'm going back home. Like, get this ball stuff, all that. So now I'm back home. I'm chilling, all that. Everybody back home like, nah, you gotta be in school, bro. Like, what you doing? Like, and I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. So then they put me in Monroe. That's how I met Mo. So they put me at Monroe as a JUCO, New Rochelle. So I'm hooping them. Like, I was in love with ball, but it was like kind of like I was falling out of it, kind of. So by the time when I went to
not
Stony,
to cut you off, but even like something like that, I feel like with a lot of people, it's not even that you lose the love. Sometimes the love that you have is not enough with all the other shit that comes on. Because the further you go, this is what people don't understand. The further you take basketball, like, you're gonna need a lot more than love to stay with it. Like, it's so much extra stuff, like so much so much external factors that it's out of your control. So like,
you gotta really live
like,
that
you gotta really like trust.
Like, we really be going through a lot though that people don't know.
Like, because of the money too.
Hey,
niggas be broke and they be like, do I really want to do this?
But then after that, it was just like, at that point, when I was at Stony, it was just like, I was just happy to be like, at least playing, because I could have been doing something else. Like,
yeah.
So at that point, it wasn't like,
especially being here, New York City, like,
Nigga keep talking.
Yeah, bro, that's a factor. Playing ball, like, it's so, I was just telling y'all what I said, brother, it's so many people around that they have, like I said, they have the potential, but they fall by the wayside.
So much, like,
what they doing, like, yo, what they doing, what they see, who they around, seeing, yo, they don't think 5 years ahead, they think 5 days ahead. So they're like, yo, am I gonna make it? Nah, so I'll make this better.
Right, exactly.
I'm saying, I'm gonna ride
It's like some.
You talking about rob this? You gotta eat tomorrow,
it's
right?
out, but it's out of necessity though. Like it's what the environment creates. It's like, cool. How am I not gonna think about the next 5 days and get got?
Exactly.
Right.
Or like, I gotta watch my back, or it's like stuff like that. So it's like, it's really like, I definitely tell anybody that's from a city, or like, get out your city one time, because that's the only way. Like, open your eyes. You see this more out there. Once you see this more out there, then you're gonna want to get more. Like you're gonna want to get to
But
places and stuff like
the
that.
reason people don't leave is because they don't trust nobody. That's one big reason that a lot of people don't leave. You trust so much of your homies, so you stay. You leave and they get snaked.
That's all you know. I feel like a lot of people, that's all they know.
Yeah.
It's like if all your homies in the hood, where you at?
In the hood.
You feel me? Like, but if you got a homie that's still in Cali, you might go see him one time. You feel me? You might go a homie that be in Miami, or you gotta. But it's like a lot of people don't leave the hood, so it's like all you know is the hood. And even if you go get out the hood and you don't have a good experience out the hood, you're gonna revert to what you do know. And now people are running back to the situation that
comfortability.
And it's like, this all I know, I might as well just make this work. But it's like,
so stack your bread and go take a trip, my boy.
Hey, stack your bread, take a trip, you feel me? But
I'm glad though, cause like, all jokes aside, like I was in the city probably like till 12, 13. After that, I'm upstate, up in Jersey, so it's like, you get the best of both worlds type shit. Cause like, it's like you going to school down there, but you living up here. So it's like, it's rowdy down there when you awake, but when you upstate, quiet, peace, sanctuary. So it's like,
it gave you different perspectives.
no funny shit.
Hey, and that's what this show is all about, really. Just perspective.
Yeah.
You got someone, my boy, Do 5 TV.
Already.
C4 the legend.
Yes, sir.
LK24, you feel me?
God.
Hey, bringing different perspectives and everybody just coming to one
You
comment.
need a number, bro.
Huh?
You need a number.
What you mean?
Everybody got a number. I got a number, you got a number, you got a number, you got a number in your name.
Yo, I ain't even think about that. That's a fact.
Everybody got a number.
Hey, I don't know. Hey, a number. Hey.
Infinity.
You gotta see. I'm gonna figure one out, baby. I'm gonna make it a constant. Hey, I'm gonna have a number for you guys next episode. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Unscripted E. Hey, tune into the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe.
All of the above.
I should've kept it a stack and told you how I feel. I'm tryna run to the rack, wish I could go back to when we met for real. I really wanted you bad, I fumbled the bag and left it in the field. If I don't wanna know fast enough, another nigga will. It ain't no way that she passing up, a nigga if she feel. I feel away but I'm passionate, I'll let you know the real. You got away, I ain't fast enough, I'm focused on the mill, but in my head it ain't adding up. I'm mad at myself, had a chance at a rose gold.